Since Ash Wednesday, we have journeyed with Jesus through the weeks of Lent, preparing ourselves by prayer, fasting, and almsgiving for the Paschal Feast. Today, we find ourselves with Jesus preparing for his final journey to Jerusalem. The fact that Jesus had to borrow a donkey to ride to the Mount of Olives reminds us that our Messiah was poor and humble. The people along the parade route were able to identify with Jesus because they too were humble and poor. As we enter into Holy Week, we need to remember that the Jesus we believe in and follow was not a royal king with political, economic, and military power, but rather the humble servant of God who came to seek out the lost, serve the poor, heal the afflicted, welcome strangers, and share the mercy of God with those who suffered. Christian people throughout the world will be holding branches in their hands, gathered either outside, in front of church doors, or inside the church itself, to celebrate the entrance of the Lord. On a deeper level, the universal church enters with Jesus into the wounded human condition caused by selfishness, indifference, abuse, alienation, brokenness, conflict, division, poverty, hatred, racism, suffering, violence, and war, knowing that all will be made new through his passion, death, and resurrection. In this liturgy, we are transformed from being detached, distant bystanders, waving palm branches along the parade route, into authentic disciples of Jesus, the humble servant of God. As we follow in Jesus' footsteps, let us submit to the cross, that we may have a share also in his resurrection into life. And may we look like Jesus, joyful, peaceful, loving, the resurrected, glorified church. This is our prayer through Christ our Lord.